Okay.
We've got, I mean, a lot of people have been getting in touch about this. I think we can go to FaceTime now. Joe, are you there?
Hi there.
Hi, good morning, Joe. Thanks for joining us. Joe, your daughter Imogen, she's got chickenpox now, and your other daughter Elise had it 2 weeks ago. What's the issue that you wanted to talk to Sara about?
Well, it started off Elise
Go for it.
Elise started off just with one big spot on her back. I've had chickenpox, so I know what it looks like, but this was just one huge big spot. So we took her to the nurse, and the nurse said it wasn't chickenpox. So off she went to school. Next day, we went to see the doctor, because there was another couple of little spots next to them. And we took you to the doctor, and he said he didn't think it was chickenpox, so we went to school again. Third day, she was covered in spots, and we knew it was chickenpox. But we'd never seen it before, it's just one big spot. So is that quite rare? We don't know.
That's a good question.
I mean, chickenpox generally can have a bit of a spectrum. So some people, as I said, can get one spot, and some people can get 500. That's kind of the maximum ceiling of it. But they all look the same. So they all have that very typical kind of red dot that turns into a blister that then crusts. And I can see by the picture you've just shown us, you know, by the end of it, it was a very typical rash. But it is unfortunate because when you only have the one spot, sometimes it can be difficult to diagnose, and it was right that you went to your doctor to try and find out.
But that's nothing for Joe to worry about, it being like that?
No, absolutely not. So it can just be the one big spot and then turn into lots of others.
And is it easy to confuse what the spots look like with other things? Because there's hand, foot and mouth as well, right, which is... I mean, I've only seen a kind of mild form, but a kind of cluster of little spots again, and you kind of... It's always one of those things as a mum, isn't it? You see something, you're like, but what is it? Which one is it? You know, it can be various things.
I think rashes can be very confusing. I think chickenpox is fairly kind of, I say simple, but it does have a very particular look to it. Always, if you're confused, chat to your GP, but tell them beforehand that you're worried that it might be chickenpox, because you don't want to infect other people at the GP practice. So they'll often try and give you a different room or a different entrance to go into, so that way you don't end up infecting everybody else.
Well, Joe, thanks you for getting in touch with us this morning. Look at her, she's so gorgeous. Look at her sparkly top.